is as tall as this.
Not this big?
No. This.
Not this big.
No, this.
Just like this.
Just like this.
Have you seen all of these peoples?
Yes.
Okay.
I've seen it. They are living in the rocky no, rocky wall mountain. They are living in a small cave. They live in small caves. In the rocky wall mountain. They are unaccessible people.
What?
Inaccessible.
Inaccessible
Yeah,
people.
inaccessible. They have a voice like moon deer. If they call their friend, they say, "Ah." They could kill people by using their blow shoot.
Blowgun.
Blow gun.
Yeah, supit. Yeah, just
Yeah, supit. Yeah, I know, supit.
supit.
Sumpit, yeah.
Yeah.
They use blow gun. I didn't see how they could kill people or men, but the men who are staying at Ilila Maraina told me like that. These people are located near the highest peak of Seram Islands, the Mount Binaya.
How do you spell that?
Binaya means Binaya.
Binaya Mountain. Gunung
The highest peak of the village.
It's 3,000.
3,055 meters.
3055 meters.
Yes.
Okay.
These pygmy are living between a village called Ilila Maraina.
They're living what?
These pygmy are living at a small village.
At a village?
Yeah, at a small village. Not at the village, but
Near.
yeah, near a village called Ilila Maraina.
How do you spell that?
Ilela. Maraina. M-A-R-A-I-E.
N-A?
M-A. Maraina. Ilila Maraina. Between Ilila Maraina and the highest peak, Mount Binaya. They are living in the rocky rocky wall mountain. They could smell the odor of man with some 100-meter distance. they could know the gesture of trees, whether it is moved by the wind or by the animals or by man. If we go there, for example, we have to walk below the windwards.
The wind, what?
The windwards. Below the windwards.
Walk down, we say downwind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
downwind.
Downwind.
That's correct. Walk downwind. Lest they smell at us.
Now, did you told me you saw the blowgun?
The blowgun, the blowgun was made from bamboo.
Bamboo. You said you saw it?
Yeah, I saw the blowgun from the man who told that they could kill man for me. That he took one of the sample for me.
Oh, you didn't see the pygmy with
Yes.
the. You didn't see. You saw.
I didn't see that they how they kill, but I see them. But I didn't see they kill men. But the man talked to me that they could kill men by using the blowgun. This is the blowgun.
Oh, I thought last time I asked you if you saw the pygmy with the blowgun, and you said no. You know, you said yes.
Or before the blowgun before. I saw, that's correct. But they didn't kill men.
You didn't see them use it. No. I know you didn't see the pygmies use the blowgun. But
Yes.
But did you see? Wait. Did you see the pygmy?
Yeah,
Yes.
I see.
Okay.
I see.
And did you see the pygmy with the blowgun in the hand?
Well, I saw them with the blowgun because they were frightened because we took our camera and we took them into our camera and they ran away with the blowgun in their hand.
You saw the blowgun
Yes,
in their hand.
correct.
More than one.
Yeah, more than one.
More than one blowgun.
Right.
More than one had a blowgun.
More than one blowgun.
Okay, and you said you saw 40 or 100. You don't know.
I don't know. I
But
don't know.
at least how many?
At least about 50 or more than 50.
And how many had a blowgun in their hand? Could you
Well-
see roughly? I mean,
Well,
2, 3.
I saw about 20 pygmies by using their blowgun in their hand.
20.
Yeah, 20.
Whoa.
And listen, the man who told me he stole one of the blowgun as an example, and he showed it to me from bamboo.
After or before you saw them?
Well, after.
He stole it during the time you saw them?
Yeah, for a long time before I came, he stole it up,
Oh, okay. And then
and then he showed it to me.
before you saw the pygmy?
Yes.
He showed you
No. He stole the blowgun from the pygmy because he also knows the situation there very well. And when I came and with tourists from Germany, they make a camera. They adjust their camera and I said, hey, you have to keep them quiet. And the pygmy, they came around us. They wished to find out what it is. So I said to them, ready with your camera. And when they came around us and they picked them up by using the camera, and they were frightened by the camera and ran away by holding their blowgun in their hands.
So you were with who when you saw the pygmies? You were with German people?
Yes.
How many
my
German
guests.
people?
Oh well, we were 6.
How,
6 persons. Six persons.
5 plus you?
5 plus me, 6.
All Germans?
Right.
Did you have a local guide?
Pardon?
Did you have a local guide?
Yes.
How many local guides?
We have a local guide, about 2 local guides who knows the way and also the language, the local vernacular, that he can talk with the Alfur or with Wati, that I can run it over into English for the Germany.
And the guys were which tribe?
The guide also from Nuaulu, but they are living on the coast, on the coastal range.
So the 5 German people, do you have their names and addresses?
Well, we are 5. 4 Germans and 1 Japanese.
How many years ago did you? What year was this? What year? Do you remember the year?
In the years 1987. On that very moment, the Operation Relay came here. The Operation Relay came here on that very moment.
Operation what?
Operation Relay from
I told you before.
from England. From England.
Yeah.
They came here before. And I went with the German and 4 Germany and 1 Japanese, and we went up on the mountainous interior by using a local guide also to show us the way.
Now, in 1987 this happened.
1987.
Is that the only time you saw the pygmies?
Yes. The only time I saw the pygmy, and I saw the blowgun from the local man who shows it to me.
And that was that local man one of the guides, or was he a villager from Ilha Morena?
Ilha Morena.
Elena Morena.
Yes.
He was.
He was the villagers from Ilha Morena.
If we went back to how many minutes from the time he shook the tree? How many minutes until they took the photograph?
At that time, at that moment, about 5 minutes, they came around us. They surrounded us, but they surrounded us, and I told them to be quiet, and wait. What will happen? And they came and surrounded us, and my guests took them with the camera, and when they fight against the camera, so they were running away by holding the blowgun into their hands. And by accident, on that very moment, it was a good opportunity for us to look at it. 70 kilometers.
70 kilometers.
Yes.
Ilha Morena is the nearest village?
Yeah. But we have to track.
Find map.
We have to find.
70 kilometers.
70 kilometers, approximately.
Yeah, I know. Very approximately. Yeah.
That's all. Right. Yeah, must be approximately.
But okay. Okay, so let's see. That's the only time you saw the pygmy. Okay, in 1987.
1987.
You do not have the addresses or phone numbers for the people.
They didn't have dress.
No addresses. Of the German people or the Japanese.
Unfortunately, I didn't have.
Did anybody take a picture?
I have, as a matter of fact, but in the years 1991, it was flood in Ambon.
In Ambon, big flood.
It was flood in Ambon, flood of water in Ambon, and it swept everything. Even my important books were carried away by the water. This is the worst of it. So it makes me complicated about make a correspondence with those German people.
Okay, now how many minutes? So you were all together, yeah, 7 people, 8 people, 2 guides, 5 tourists, and you. And could you see the pygmies coming?
Yes. We passed the jungle, and the local guide made the tree move it, and the pygmy knows that we were coming, so they wishes to find out what it is, and they came toward us, and they they surround us to curious of what it is, and I told my guests that they should have to be silent, to be ready with their time.
Okay, but wait a minute. Before the guy shook the tree,
Yeah.
why did he decide to shake the tree? Why?
Well, it is because he said that he must do it in order.
Okay, to attract their attention.
Yes.
But my point is, okay, like let's say your size, the shape. Okay, for example, the size of your head. Wait.
Yes.
The size of your head compared to your shoulders, we're about the same, roughly. Like our heads, like but. If you look at, you know what a dwarf is? There's a dwarf and a midget.
Oh,
These
yeah,
are a midget,
yeah.
sometimes a short human being, yeah? They're a freak,
yeah.
right? But they have their head is too big. But these people, they're very small. But was their head in proportion to the rest of their body like us? Or was their head large?
Nearly like us, only their countenance is looking a little bit like monkey. Yeah.
Normal, kepala besar sedikit.
They have rather big head.
Oh, I see.
Oh, their head was as big as our head?
Big head, yeah.
A big head?
Big head.
But
and their body also not too big, but
it wasn't thin. So it wasn't like you this big. It was like a fat, shorter, fat, not fat, but
they look as monkeys, as a matter of fact, but they have no tails.
The location they were living.
Of course.
Okay, so he knew where they were.
Of course.
And he brought you to that place.
Yes.
Yeah. And then he shook the tree.
Yeah.
How many minutes after did they come?
Well, after moved the tree, then they came, but they walk step by step until they reach us.
Yeah.
And they arrange themselves to curious us what it is.
Yeah. Now, how far away was the closest one?
Well, it is about 20 meters. 20 meters. They surrounded us, and I told them, okay, you have to be ready with your camera, and but you have to be silent lest they run away. And when they prepare their camera, and I wait until they come rather close, then my guest put them into the camera, and when the camera flashes out, they run away. All of them run away by holding the blowgun into their hands.
But now wait a minute. So the camera had a flash.
Yes.
And somebody took a picture.
Right.
So there should be a photograph of these people.
That's correct. So they fight.
So somebody.
This
guy really doesn't know how to serve food. Okay.
They were frightened by the camera.
But so maybe the Japanese or the German or both, they have a photograph of these people.
Yes, that's correct.
But why didn't they ever publish it?
Pardon?
Why didn't they publish the photograph? You understand?
Yeah.
Because no, I'm saying if this photograph is for sure, if they had the photograph, it's a very important photograph.
Yeah.
Okay, but nobody ever heard of this.
Right.
So maybe the film.
I don't know.
Maybe they didn't. Maybe the picture wasn't good. You know, in other words, maybe they took the picture very quickly, and that you can't see anything.
Correct. They use it. They use their photograph, especially to take the picture from those pygmies, and about 10 or even 11 or 13 person into the photograph, but the other run away, and everybody run away by holding their blowgun into their hand, and we saw it.
But can they walk on two legs?
Yes. They walk. They walk like men. They walk, but they don't like to walk too far like us, but they're using wild rope, especially to swinging from the mountain, swinging from the stone wall mountain where their house were, and go into the caves.
Did you see where the caves were?
Yes, it is visible.
Yeah.
Even they look like man, but if we say half man, half monkey.
And they go. How do they talk? Again? Again? Do they make a lot of sound?
Yes.
They're making a lot of sounds?
Cannon, mutual cannon.
Cannon?
Yeah, you know cannon. It means one side and the other side.
Like talking?
Yes. And run away. Like moon deer. Like moon deer. Their voice is like moon deer.
Yeah, and
it is rocky.
Did their faces, were they covered with hair?
Yeah, they have hair also, hair like us.
But how was their face had hair?
Yeah, face is like if we say it is like monkey, but not monkey. It is half monkey, half man. So yes, so we were marveled when we saw them.
You marveled at them?
Yes, we were marveled, and even my own guests also marveled. They said, well, this pygmy, they told me that they had been in Africa, and in Africa also they have pygmy, but not like this.
No. Let me tell you, I see. Okay, so on the pygmies, there's a stone mountain.
Yeah.
How big is the
stone wall mountain?
Like a wall.
Yeah, like wall. Very
How
high.
big? How big?
Very high.
Very
high and long.
Is there trees growing on it?
No.
Just solid stone.
Just stone wall.
And how many caves?
And plenty of small caves. Plenty of small caves around it, where those pygmy could go by using wild rope and run into it to hide themselves. So very hard ship to get them. But also we couldn't go to those stone wall mountain. Could not. Impossible. How could you get up?
How did they get up?
Huh?
How did they get up?
Well, by using rope, wild ropes.
Yeah.
So they could swing and go into it and leave the wild rope hanging like that. Plenty of wild ropes also in front of the cave where they could catch it up and.
How
swing.
high up were the caves? How high up?
Well, very high too. About well, it is about 100 meter.
But where the ropes must be hanging from?
Yes,
Where? From
yeah,
where?
Well, the rope also have its root connected with the rocks. So yeah, so they could swing like that. They could swing like monkeys. And after swinging, they go into their cave. And then, if they want to go to look for food, they come out. But if there is no disturbance.
Did the men from the tribe in Ilha Morena,
Yeah.
did they talk much about the pygmies? Did they talk about their habits or?
No.
But you did tell me, we didn't have it on tape before, you told me last time that they used a blowgun to put you to sleep.
It is just to kill men.
To put you to sleep, and then they hit you with a sharp
things.
Yeah.
That's correct. It is how to kill man. Because the man who told me ever a witness about this.
He did?
Yes. But when we were there, no demonstration like that happened. So we just get the information from the man consent. He was an old man.
Did he say what they eat? The tribe in Isla Morena? Isla Morena.
Yeah.
Did they talk much about the pygmies? Did they talk about their habits or?
No.
But you did tell me, we didn't have it on tape before, you told me last time that they used a blowgun to put you to sleep.
It is just to kill man.
To put you to sleep, and then they hit you with a sharp...
With the sharp things.
Yeah.
That's correct. It is how to kill man. Because the man who told me ever a witness about this.
He did?
Yes. But when we were there, no demonstration like that happened. So we just get the information from the man consent. He was an old man.
Did he say what they eat?
Well, they eat wild fruits. They eat wild fruits, and also they eat cassava, sweet potatoes. They went and picked up at the clearing.
At the what?
At the clearing.
The clearing.
At the clearing, yes.
Is there any evidence that they grow anything?
Pardon?
Is there any evidence that they grow their food? That they grow their food?
Yes. No. They didn't grow it, but it belongs to the villagers. The clearing belongs to the villagers, and they just stole it up. Yeah. Yeah, they stole it up. No.
Did you talk to more than one villager, or only one villager you talked with?
Well, it is only one villager with his wife told me like that. Because those villagers, there are about 25 people who live on the village, men and women, but they don't speak the Bahasa, the Malayan. They don't speak.
In Isla Morena?
Yes.
Only 25 people?
25 persons approximately, because their houses were too few. Their houses were too few. Approximately about 14 houses, but their houses they make it from the sago leaves, right? Sago palm leaves, and they stay with by using bog, like alfur. Yeah, they include alfur also, but they don't have the language like us. They have their own local vernacular, and we must have the local guide who knows their language and the Malayu, so we can run it over into English.
So an understanding from your story is that the people of Isla Morena know where the pygmies live.
Yes, of course.
And there is one place where you walk to that's very distant and difficult to get to, about 70 kilometers away,
right,
where there's a wall with caves, and
yes,
this is where they live.
Yes.
Now there may be other places. There may be other places where other groups of pygmies live. We don't know.
We don't know.
But we know this one place,
yes,
where the caves are.
Right.
That they live there. And you thought there was about 600 of them?
Maybe. It is because I saw plenty of the caves, and I guarantee that maybe there are hundreds. Maybe. Because when my friends, tourists, picked them up by using camera, and they were all running about 20 or 30 person, 30 people, 30 pygmies, went together, and about 20 or 18 a green pygmy holding their blowgun in their hands. I saw. And I curious about, I asked the villagers about the blowgun. They said, in the local vernacular, they told to our guide, and our guide ran it over into Malay for us, and I ran it over into English. And if they want to kill us, even they kill the animals also by using the blowgun, and the animals became sleep. They come surrounded to the sleeping animals and stop it by using something sharp things. And the men they did for the men the same.
Now, you said you went with 2 local guides, 1 or 2 local guides?
Right?
Do you know who they are? Can you find those guides again?
Yeah, I can find even those who living on the coastal range. They also know. They know.
So it's possible we can talk to them, and they can confirm your story. In other words, they can say, yes, I was with Polly. Yes, I saw the pygmies.
But it was very long time ago, and now they don't know me too. Yeah, maybe they forgot me. But I still remember. I still remember if I can find them. I still remember.
Can you move?
I would like to explain about the island of Seram. The island of Seram represents the mystical islands, and its length from east to west overtakes 400 kilometers. Its breadth is uncertain kilometers. There are 75, 86, 97 kilometers from south or from north to south, according to the size of the island. And the total populations in Seram Islands overtake 200,000 people.
And out of the 2,
according to the size of the island. And the total populations in Seram Islands overtake 200,000 people.
And out of the 200,000, how many people are living in modern conditions on the coasts?
On the coast.
Yeah.
On the coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. On the coast, it is mixed. Sometimes mixed, but I didn't calculate them as a matter of fact. But I just.
But I mean, roughly, just an idea.
About more than approximately 65,000 people, not included the people who are living in the mountainous interior.
So in other words, out of 200,000, about 1/3 are living on the coast.
Yes.
And 2/3 are indigenous
That's
people.
Correct.
There's really like 130,000 tribe people.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
They were consisting of 6 tribes, even 7 tribes include this pygmy.
Yeah.
The tribes of Seram.
In order of the population. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. The first one is the Alfur.
Alfur people. The second one is the Batik people.
B-A-T-I-K?
B-A-T-I-X.
B-A-T-I-X.
Batik people. And the third is Huaulu. Huaulu people.
H.
It's U-A-L. It's U-A-U. Waulu.
Waulu.
Yeah.
L-U.
Waulu.
Yeah.
Waulu.
Ululu, yeah.
Now, these Waulu people also produce a tribes also called the tribes of Nuaulu.
Oh, Naulu.
Yeah.
The Naulu people. Okay. And the fifth one?
The fifth one is the tribe of Bonfia.
Bonfia, B.
B-O-N-V-I-A.
F-I-A?
V-I-A. Yeah, V-I-A. Bonfia.
Bonfia.
They are living in the eastern part of Seram.
Okay. And then the sixth people?
The six tribes is the tribes of Mitch.
How do you spell that?
Mitch.
Mix.
Mitch. Mitch.
Mix.
Mixed tribe.
Mitch
Yeah.
tribe.
Mixed tribe.
Mitch, yes. Mitch people.
And then the last is the pygmies.
The last is the pygmy.
Last is the pygmies.
The last is the pygmy.
And
Now,
have you seen all of these peoples?
yes.
Okay.
I've seen it. The pygmy is as tall as this.
Not this big?
No. This.
Not this big.
No, this.
Just like this.
Just like this.
Wow.
If this then they're children.
What?
I wish to explain about the introducing of the Malays. It is the beginning. The Moluccas archipelago, 1,000 odd islands, strung like gemstone across the vast expanse of crystal blue tropical seas, lies well beyond Bali and far away from the usual tourist seconds. These islands are extraordinarily beautiful and varied. Some volcanic and dressed in luxuriant vegetations, while others corallines and lined with swelling palm containing some of the finest beach in the world.
Can you come, maybe move the chair a little closer? Because I'm worried there's too much extra noise. You can show me how tall are the pygmy? How tall the pygmy people are?
Well, pygmy is as tall as this.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna stand there, hang on.
Yes.
So, because I know how tall I am, they don't know how big you are.
Look at him.
Hang on.